What is RDI? Well, it stands for Relationship Development Intervention, and it's a strategy or a technique used to remediate symptoms of autism as well as other conditions. It is not considered a cure for autism. It is what I like to think of as something of a developmental do-over. So, oftentimes we hear from parents of kids with autism that my child has had X amount of hours of such and such therapy, and he's mainstreamed, and he's doing this and he's doing that, but he's still struggling in this area, or he's still struggling in that area. Um, Oftentimes, the very areas that parents are speaking of are the areas that RDI can address. So, social domain, um, executive functioning, um, prefrontal cortex activities. So, things that involve complex problem solving, long term planning, flexibility, social reciprocity, um, things that typically aren't addressed in other treatment modalities. So, the thing that's nice about RDI is it's very much adapted to the individual. The program is set up in such a way that it is parent based. So we recognize that parents tend to have the best information about their child, the best connection with their child, the most loving relationship with their child. And so they are the best suited for the long term to help their child grow and achieve things that maybe they didn't even know were possible. What we do in RDI is we break down the basics of autism and teach the parents about their child's brain and where they may be coming from and why they may exhibit certain behaviors. We really help them look at the whole picture and understand their child from a developmental standpoint. Help them understand that while they might be super smart and excelling in academics, they may have some deficits in other areas that we can address. So, because of what we know from research on neuroplasticity, we know that it's possible to create neural connectivity in regions of the brain that may be underconnected currently. We know that by targeting certain goals and objectives, we can sort of go back in and rewire those areas, and your child will experience improvements. And the goal is not to, like I said, cure your child of autism, but rather to help them reach their maximum potential and to experience the best quality of life possible.